Rich Rising. Hi, how is everybody doing? So, before we get started on today's lecture, I hope that everybody has said their affirmations, have listed 5 things they're grateful for, have listed 5 things they love about themselves. I hope you've had a glass of warm water or hot tea to start off your day before eating anything else. No caffeine, no food. Always start off with warm water or hot tea so that you can get your digestive system moving and flowing. I hope you stretched or did some sort of yoga sequence. I hope you meditated, especially to my boss babe, Subliminal. And I hope that you had a smile on your face at least, and you looked at yourself in the mirror and said that you were going to conquer the day. And if you haven't done that already, disappointed, pause this right now before you listen. Go do all of that and then come back and then we can talk. If you are already out and about, like you're already at work or you left the house already, you can listen. I'll allow you to listen. But when you come back home, you need to make sure you tackle those things because a proper morning routine is so crucial for us to be able to have a great day and a successful day. And in 2024, if we know better, we're doing better. So now you know better. So now let's do better. Okay? All right. So let's get into today's lecture. So I wanted to talk about something that's very important as we enter a year 8. As we enter 2024, this is a year of so many things. So many things are going to be going down, and I'm going to be making a 2024 predictions reading. So keep your eye out for that on my Twitter page or my Instagram. I will announce when I have posted it. But 2024 is going to be a year where we're getting ready to cut ourselves off from all of the leeches, parasites, shadow agendas, draining forces, shadow energies, so on and so forth, that have been attached to us for a while. A lot of the bad habits that we have been participating in, a lot of the lack mindset that we have been programmed with or programming ourselves with, right? So when you get ready to cut these things off, that's when they get stronger, that's when they go harder, and that's when they start to cling on the most. There are people around you, energies around you, agendas around you that depend on you like a parasite. They need you, their host, to feed on. They need you to validate them. They need you to, you know, to make sense of their being, of their purpose. A lot of people don't have a purpose outside of being obsessed with you or going against you. There are people around you who are so desperate for your energy and for your connection that if they can't love you, they are willing to hate you just so they're still connected to you, okay? There's people who realize they can't be on your team, they realize they can't win with you, so they're going to try to beat you or go against you. There are people who, if they can't be your friend, they are willing to be your foe. It doesn't matter. They just need to have some sort of connection to you, some way to cling on to you because they can't exist outside of you. They are a parasite. A parasite is nothing without their host, right? They are leeches. They need you to survive. So if they don't have you in the way that they want you, or in a way that promotes, in a way that makes them feel good, they're gonna get you in any sort of way, even if it's unhealthy, even if it's toxic, right? And you will be surprised because normally these are the people who you would, I'm not even going to say that you should be surprised because it's 2024. You really should not be surprised. If you're surprised, that means your intuition is not where it needs to be and you need to get better because we are in 2024 now. I mean, by the time we're in 2020, the year of perfect vision, it was time to really wake up, right? So 2024, there is no excuses. Like, you know who's not good for you. You know what's not good for you. You know what's holding you back. You know your addictions. You know your habits. You know what's working against you. You know what's draining you. And if you don't know, now you know, because I just triggered that within your subconscious mind. Me doing this lecture for you today and me speaking these words to you today is meant to trigger some neural links, some neurotransmitters within your mind to get this activated, so you can make connections of who or what is working against you. All right. So, like I said, there are people who are going to feel that you're awakening to the BS. They feel that you are realizing what's been going down behind the scenes. Okay? They understand that you overstand and understand what's going on. And because of that, they're going into fight or flight. Okay? There is nobody who works harder or faster than somebody who is fearful of losing it all, or fearful of losing their supply, or fearful of losing their energy source. You know what? It's like, imagine you were in a desert and there was no food and no water. I'm telling you, if not on day one, if not on day two, by day three, you're going to find a way to make something happen. Even if that means you're going to dig through all that sand to try to find something to eat, you're going to try to find a way. Because time is ticking and you realize that, okay, if I don't eat or drink, I'm going to demise. And that is the same as the energies around you, the parasites around you, the people who are working against you, the agendas working against you. They know that they're about to lose their supply. They know that they're about to lose their energy source. They know that you are no longer putting up with the BS. So because of that, they're about to go into fight or flight. And most of them are going to be fighting. Some might flight, but most are fighting because they need you, right? So it's either you or death. And I don't mean physical death for everybody, but you or death, right? So they're going to fight to the end. They have nothing to lose because they rely on you, okay? So what do you do in a situation like this? How do you find a solution to this problem? Well, you treat these people, these beings, these agendas, these habits, these mindsets like they are the parasite that they are. You do a parasite cleanse, you do a detox. You know, when you do an actual, and some of you guys can actually physically do a parasite cleanse or a detox of some sort. Whenever I'm trying to cleanse myself spiritually, I always make sure I cleanse myself physically. The soul, which is the mind and the emotions, the ego, the personality, the body, which is the physical, and the spirit are all connected. If you manipulate one, you're manipulating the others. So if you're trying to spiritually cleanse, if you're trying to mentally cleanse, if you're trying to emotionally cleanse, start with that physical, okay? Because a lot of the times, a lot of our spiritual, emotional, and mental issues, if they go on for too long, they become physical. And that's where a lot of like these ailments in our bodies, these aches, these diseases come from. Energetic, spiritual, mental, and emotional imbalances. So some of you guys, yes, and actually for 2024, we're going to be seeing a lot of people having issues with their kidneys. And I already talked about this in 2023. Their kidneys, their stomach, their digestive system, the gut health. They're seeing a lot of issues around that because this is the place where all of our fears live. It's also the place where all of our insecurities live. And 2024, our fears are going to be triggered. And because of that, our insecurities are going to be triggered. And stress is going to come out. And we're going to worry and have self-doubt. And that all lives in the stomach. So that's going to start to wreak havoc on people's digestive systems and their gut health and so on and so forth. So I actually really recommend doing a gut detox or cleanse or whatever you feel called to do. Don't just go and do something because I said to do it. Definitely please do your research, of course, always. But this is just me planting the seed so that you can so that the universe can guide you to what you need for detoxing, because some people are going to detox in different ways. Right? But to get rid of these parasites, you need to detox. All right? You want to detox. You want to do a parasite cleanse. So you do that by just completely ridding yourself of whatever this is. If it's a person, you cut them off and you don't look back. You don't even engage in the back and forth. You don't, keep up with the phone tag or the subtweets or the keeping up with them, the evil eye, none of that. You just cut them off and you transmute. You laugh. One of my favorite ways of transmuting, and I'll do a whole video on transmutation and things like that, but one of my favorite ways of transmuting the darkness, the evil eye, the negative words spoken against me, the negative agendas worked against me, I laugh. When you laugh, you minimize it. You turn it into a fun experience, right? You make it weaker than what it is. So just laugh, laugh at it. You laugh and you move on. Oh, that person, they're out of their minds. They can't be saved. Oh, well. It's like a mosquito. You know what I mean? When you see a mosquito, you're not crying over a mosquito. You're not, taking out all these candles and shaking and oh my God, I gotta clear myself from this mosquito. This mosquito is going to hurt me and kill me. And no, you have a mosquito bite and that's it. Or you just swat the mosquito away from you. That's how it is. They're like annoying bugs, right? You're better than that. You're stronger than that. Swat them away, right? They're a bug. They're a mosquito. They don't have that much power over you. Are you kidding me? It's all about mindset, right? Now, you still have to do the work. You still want to get to the root of the issue of why you were even able to be attached to a person or a habit or programming that's working against you. That's shadow work, and we'll do another video on that too. But in the moment, consciously, temporarily, you laugh, you swat them away, you minimize their power, you minimize their access, you pretend that they don't even exist. Poof, they're gone, they've disappeared from your space. You don't give them the time of day because you're validating them. What did I say in the beginning, right? I said that they need you in any way that they can have you, even if it's in battle and war, even if it means it's toxic and unhealthy, even if it means that they're your enemy or your foe. Don't you understand? Even if you are, cursing them out or working against them, they need you. So they're happy for that. You have to take away the duality of love and hate from them. They don't exist on any frequency connected to you now. Not on love, not on hate, not on jealousy. You're not giving them any energy at all. Because even if you give them bad energy, they can still take that energy and use it. It still creates an energetic cord, right? So to end this off, we're about to do something together. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to just think of all of the people or the habits, the addictions, the agendas, the environments that don't serve you, that have been working against you or have been draining you. If you know exactly who the person is, think of them. If you know exactly what the toxic habit is, think of it and how it makes you feel. The whole point of this is just to trigger the neurotransmitters and to trigger the emotional energy within your vessel so you can get rid of it. You want to know what it feels like in order to get rid of it. You can't get rid of something that you don't even know what it looks like or feels like. So I want to trigger that within you for a moment, so just kind of sit. So close your eyes and do this really quick. Think of everybody or everything that is working against you. Okay? And now, I'm going to call upon the divine. I'm going to call upon the divine flame to burn any attachments or cords that any of these people or things have against you. Okay? So I want you to imagine now that the divine flame of destruction is coming down on all of these cords and attachments that link you to people, things, mindsets, environments, beings, and agendas that are working against you and draining you. We are burning and destroying all of their connections to you. They no longer are connected to you. They no longer can profit off of you. They no longer can drain you. It's gone. It's burned. It's done. And remember, fire is not only destruction, but it is also purification. Fire is one of my favorite tools of transmutations because it doesn't just destroy, it purifies. So all of those ashes that are falling will now be used to help benefit you now and in the future. Okay? So that is my message for today. That was my lecture for today. That was my healing for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Please make sure you guys look out for the 2024 predictions reading that is coming out soon. 2024 nail guide is coming out soon, but I'm adding a twist. We're adding glamour magic. That's why it's taking a little bit, but you guys are going to love it. It's worth the wait. Sign up for my membership sites. I'm actually just now joining YouTube's membership site for exclusive videos. So subscribe and look out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Conquer the world, transmute the hate, stay